ATA gang, we in here. Clutch gang, we in here. Man, what's up, man? What's up with the family? Welcome back to the All the Above podcast. Man, it's been a lot of drama, man. It's been a lot of drama, a lot of bullshit going on that I don't even really care to talk about on my YouTube channel. But, you know, since this is the All the Above podcast, we can do so. You know, we can do so. I qualify to do that, you know. You feel me? You know, so let's see. I think I'll talk about Soulja Boy on the next video. I'll talk about Soulja Boy on the next video. I ain't gonna do that right now. This video is gonna be about the, you know, the government shutdown that's taking place. So, first and foremost, I want to say, I don't really like it that this is going on, but I think that the people they need a wake-up call. They really do. Also, too, I want to say that, you know, I believe in a higher God that is governing over my life. I really believe that. So I don't care what happens, and I'm not religious at all. I'm very spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not religious at all. I'm just saying that I believe that there's a higher God that is governing and watching over my life and everybody in it. So I don't really worry about anything. I'm really trying to train myself to not worry about anything, because worrying is a form of doubt. So I try to stay mindful of that. I try to stay, you know, mentally, physically, and spiritually grounded with everything I do. I don't give a damn what it is, you know. So I've been through too much to doubt God. I've been in a lot of situations, you know, that I don't even know how the hell I made it out of, until I, you know, sat to myself, and God has came to me several times and said, look, man, you know, it ain't no problem. Just, you know, watch what you do and move better. So I do. The government shutdown is bad because people depend on this government. But, you know, this will probably be the only educational part of this video, since this is the All the Above podcast. The government is the people, not the so-called quote-unquote government officials. The government is the people. We have a lot of power. We have more power than you think we do. I don't know if my subscribers or my viewers are, you know, familiar with the Black's Law Dictionary. Caucasians calling yourselves white, African Americans, and any other original race calling yourselves black. You know, these two categories are going to get you guys in a lot of fucking trouble, because nationality comes first. And I'll tell you what I mean. If you go to Puerto Rico, you have Puerto Ricans. You go to China, you have the Chinese. You go to the Philippines, you got Filipinos. You know what I'm saying? Every man and woman have a nation of people standing behind them, and that nation of people has a flag. You know, if you're not recognized at the United Nations, you're a corporate entity that's not really, you're pretty much dead flesh and bone, pretty much. That's why niggas can get kicked in the ass and beat down in the street and nothing happens, because the word black is not a nationality. In the 14th and 15th Amendment, you are known as chattel property. This is in the Constitution. Okay? If you look in the Constitution, and I forget which article, but the 14th and the 15th Amendment talks about chattel property and what, we can do, what the so-called quote-unquote government officials can do to people that call themselves black and white. I tell black people that all the time. You're not black. You're Moroccan, and this is Morocco. If you don't believe me, do your research, do your history. History does not lie. History will tell a lie on, will tell a lie on white society that we live in any day of the week. Real history tells all. This has always been Morocco. Before it was the United States, it was the 13 colonies, and before it was the 13 colonies, this was Morocco. United States of America is nothing more than paperwork. That's all it is. This is not the physical land. Morocco is the physical land, and United States of America is the paperwork, the corporation. Whenever you get a bill in your name, whenever you go to jail, and on the side of the policy officers' cars, it doesn't say police, it says policy. And when these policy officers want to do business with you and transact business with you, this is how they do it. So, your name in all capital letters, that's your straw man. You are in the matrix. But I won't go too deep in that. Just, do your research. If you're white people, if you go to Europe or you go to Czechoslovakia, they're not calling themselves white people over there. All Caucasians in Europe here, they have a nationality behind them. So, if you just white and that's it, there's going to be bad things happening to you. And if you're black and that's it, there's going to be bad things happening to you. You're not a crayon box. You're a flesh and blood human being. So that's all I'm going to give y'all on that one. But, man, this ain't good for, niggas in the hood, man. This is not good. This is not good for all peoples, I guess. But, if you're in a poverty-stricken situation right now, this is not good. This is not good, man. If, these food stamps run out and they don't want to give it out no more, and if the Social Security checks stop coming in and all this other shit, man, it is going to be chaos, man. It is going to be chaos from east to west, north to south. It is going to be chaos. This shit is bad. And I don't even care to watch the news. I don't watch the news because I don't believe in media at all. Like all that shit in the media, I don't believe anything they say. I don't really care to. A good movie to watch would be The Running Man. The Running Man explains why I don't like the media. And the media does that shit, man. They lie and literally make up stories. It can't be this much crazy shit happening all around the world. Every day is something new. And it's something horrible. You know what I'm saying? So these people, man, Fox, NBC, ABC, man, all these cats, man, all they do is make up rumors and lies. So that's their job. If it's not entertaining, if it's not shocking, ratings go up and down, nobody gets paid, so that's how the shit works. So I don't really give a shit about the media, man. But no, this the government shutdown. It's not good. But this should be a wake up call, man. Money is not what you think it is. If you take a dollar bill and look at it, it'll tell you, look at the front of a dollar bill and read it carefully. It will tell you that it is a reserve note, pretty much an IOU. Fuck you. You know, wealth or the word dollar, and I won't be doing, too much of this. Maybe I will, like, share, subscribe if you guys, you want the deeper aspects on how society really is ran, because I can give you the juice when it comes to that. I read a lot. I've been studying for a long time. I'm not average at all. Like, most people don't want to know certain things. I do want to know certain things, just for my records, just for my information, so, but, man, this should be a wake-up call to everybody that's in the hood, rich folks, middle class. Y'all putting faith in the wrong ones. These government officials do not care about you. These government officials cannot help you. These government officials will do anything and everything they can to stop you from growth, from ownership. Ownership is very important, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't trying to own nothing, you're going to be fucked up and fucked over. There's too many stories, man, of people working for companies, 20 years, 30 years, and then all of a sudden they get the boot. There's too many people, man, good companies, good paying companies, and all of a sudden, man, y'all ain't got no job no more. So y'all depending on the wrong ones. If you ain't trying to own nothing, you ain't got nothing, man. So if I were you, I would be trying to come up with several different forms of residual income to make some money, to make something happen, to grow, to elevate, we were all put here to do what human beings are supposed to do. Create, be innovative, be brand new, build. We were put here to, do incredible things, man. Man was put here to do some amazing things, but if you're depending on these assholes and what they want to give you and how they want to give it to you, then you're going to be up Shit's Creek every time. You're going to be up Shit's Creek every time, and this is a example, man. People are scared. I'm not scared. I don't give a shit, because I know whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway. These devils out here, man, is high ranking, and I mean devils in every word, man. These white politicians, man, politicians, period. These motherfuckers are rotten. They're rotten to the core, and they're gonna do whatever they got to do to make sure they're okay. So you got to do whatever you got to do to make sure you're okay as well, So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, and just be sure to watch your step out here, man. Watch your step. I remember when I used to ask my mom to go outside and go play outside, or even watch TV or play my PlayStation or something, PlayStation 1. You know what I'm saying? So I remember stuff like that. Now kids is saying, "Mommy, can I hold your cell phone?" And that, the cell phone is connected to the internet, and that's opening up a whole nother door of some shit that you just might not want to deal with, man. So be safe, family. Watch your kids, watch your family members, man. And real wealth is not paper money. That is not real wealth. That is a reserve note, and that is it. So, focus on taking your money, and using it to make you more money, and letting the money generate on its own, because that's what it's really for. It's supposed to generate on its own, And you're not supposed to be working for that. Work for yourself, work for your dreams, work for what you believe in. And we just gonna leave it at that, man, you know. So ATA gang, we in here. Clutch gang, we in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Furrow Micah, man. And I'm out of here. Yiddy out.